All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we got to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders, GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great examples for his younger brothers, and peace and blessing salutations. Hopefully, look out there pushing his word and truth and this sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful the believers, the listeners that have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. And what I want to get into today, is a quick in transit, just going into how blessed we are, man. To have this opportunity, that we got, within this ministry, man. And at the end of the day, Yahweh Bashim Al Shai has shown great favor, to his people, in these times. And us as men of the Lord, us, out there on the front line, prophesying, teaching, making our body a living sacrifice, we have the opportunity to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, man, and when you think about it, how amped up should you be? How amped up should we be in these times, man? Because when you go in the book of Matthew 13 and 16, it says, but blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears they hear. See, we see, we see, all right, who the so-called white man is, man. We know he's the Edomite. He's our enemy, from the womb. We know he goes back to Cain. We know he goes back to the serpent. You see, we understand how he get down, man, his ways, his tactics, man. You see, we understand who we are. We understand the 12 tribes. We understand, all right, the name of the Most High Yahweh and His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai. You see, we understand the prophecies, the World War III, so forth and so on. We can hear and we can see. There's people walking around that can't hear and can't see. No matter how many precepts you bring out, no matter how many facts, how much history you bring out, they can't see, they can't hear, but we can, so how amped should we be, on a daily basis, man? How ecstatic, should we be, man? How lively should we be, man, that we can hear and that we can see, and that's something, that we don't want to take for granted, man. Every day, all right, we should show Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, their appreciation for being able to hear and being able to see. Verse 17, for verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which you see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which you hear, and have not heard them. Yeah, because you look at the times of old, you had Esdras. What was Esdras complaining about, man? The condition of his people, and Israel, receiving an inheritance, man, in the world. He talked for chapters about that, man. So much so that the angel of the Lord Uriel had to rebuke Esdras, man. But Esdras was very adamant, about finding out, when was Israel, going to be in a good condition, man. And now we at that time. You see, even during this time when Yahweh Shai was saying this, you had a lot of people waiting, on the coming of the Messiah, the Savior, and he was coming to be what? A sacrifice at that time. So you had our people that was waiting then. You had Simeon, all right, the elder man that was in the temple, who was waiting on, all right, Yahweh Shai. When he seen Yahweh Shai, when he was just a baby, when his mother and his father brought him to the temple, to cleanse him, you see, and he seen him. He said, now, he could die, because he done seen the consolation of Israel. He done seen the comfort of Israel. And then you had the woman, Anna, the prophetess, all right, she was in the temple, fasting and praying, all right, waiting on, to see Yahweh Shai. And when she seen Yahweh Shai, she was good, man. You see, she was comforted, man. And that was the first coming. You see, it was people that was waiting and ecstatic about the first coming. So how much more amped should we be about the second coming, man? You know, because even Peter, the apostle Peter, you know, what did he ask Yahushua after the resurrection? Would thou now restore the kingdom, you know, back to Israel? You know? But it was a lot of things had to play out. You know, that wasn't in that time. You see? They was thousands of years early, you know, over 2,000 years ago. So now, all right, how much more in this time when the Lord is really finna establish, all right, and restore the kingdom of Israel in the earth, man. And we see and understand these things, man. You see, we understand that Esau's downfall is our come up. You see, and this place is falling, man. This place is done. You know, let's get there, man. You see, we understand these things, you know, completely. You know, all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah. You know, let's get 2nd Ezra chapter 4, verse 28. It says, but as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will teach thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. Yeah, because evil, you know, was sown in the earth way back in the garden, man. You know, way back in paradise, man. You know, during the time of Adam, in the beginning. You see? But the destruction, you know, that great destruction that the Lord had, all right, for that wicked seed in the earth, you know, which at that time was the serpent, all right, they came back through the line of Cain, and eventually settled, you know, in the line of Esau, Edom, all right, which is the so-claimed white man of today, you know, white man, woman, and child of today, all right. And it says, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if that place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good. Yeah, man. And Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah, you know, he's turning this place upside down. See, that has to happen, you know, before a righteous kingdom is established in the earth, man. This place has to be turned upside down. And now we're seeing it. We're seeing this real time. Right now, you know, as I'm speaking and you listening, you know, this is happening, man. The Most High is turning this place upside down, man, because he's finna usher in a righteous kingdom, man. You know? So how amped, you know, should we be, man, on a daily basis, man? You know? Hey, the Spirit of the Lord say it's time to get up, man. All right? It's time to push forth, man. You know, it's time to be about the Father's business, man, because look what we got coming, man. There's no way you can understand what we got coming, and we should have an excuse, man. You know, we should be trying to, you know, have a bare minimum spirit, man. No, man. You know, is the Most High got a bare minimum spirit when he bless us with immortality, when he bless us with powers, when he deliver us, you know, from this destruction? Is that going to be a bare minimum spirit, man? No, man. The Most High finna go all out, man, through Yahushua. Yahushua finna go all out, man. So how much more, you know, should we be apt, you know, to go all out for him, man? You know? Hear what the Spirit's saying to the churches, man. You know? And it says, verse 30, it says, for the grain of evil seed have been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning, and how much ungodliness hath it brought up, all right, up until this time, and how much shall it yet bring forth until the time of threshing come, man? And we in the time of threshing, you know, because I say that wicked, you know, seed, you know, was sown in Adam through Eve, you know, which was planted by the serpent, you see, and it brought forth what? Wicked generations, man. You know, our people, you know, continually going off and going after the way, you know, of the heathen. You know, that way, all right, of wickedness, you know, was flourishing in the earth, man. You know, and now to this day, it's worse as it ever been, man. You know, until the time of threshing. But now the time of threshing is here, man. You see, we in that time, man. Yahushua finna come, all right, reap, all right, that harvest, man. You know, he's finna gather the elect, and he's finna destroy, all right, a lot of wickedness in the earth, man. You know, and the remnant, all right, of these heathens, all right, these other nations are going into captivity, man. You know, so everything is coming full circle, man. And we right here on the front line to see these things, man. You know, we right here on the front line to see these things, man. So we should be, all right, amped every day, man. All right, our spirit should be lit every day, man. You know, even through the vexation, man. You know, this ain't time to be moping, man. You see? Yeah, shit affect us, and we see things and say it vex our spirit, and some days it just be hell. We can't, you know, we can't see straight, you know. But hey, we gotta fight through that too, man. You know, hey, we fight through all excuses, man. You know, and doing the will of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. You know, so I just want to put that out there, Lord, whether it was edifying to the next time, you know, Shalom.